to Morning Ride on Delta Television, the People's Pride, and we are doing a special Children's Day edition. Again, we come up with children from Mother of Perpetual Help Nursery and Primary School, SPC Asaba. We want to welcome to our studios. Of course, you saw one earlier on when she came up with Gabby on TVB, and she's going to be joined by her second today. And so we have Obede Ekusitale there from Basic 5 in our studios. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for coming on again.
Thank you.
Okay. And the other is Thank God Faith Ife, Basic 3. Thank you for joining us. Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Okay. All right.
Good to see you. Wow.
This is Auntie Ife there, and my name is Auntie Joy. Okay. So we like to have you here, and we want to talk about your education and your rights as a child. Do you know your rights as children? You know.
You do. Okay, let's
start with you. Really, yes, because she was so sharp with Gabby.
Yeah.
Let's tell us some of the rights of a child that you know.
Well, every child has a right in society. Like we have the right to education, the right to security, to good quality health care, to health service, and we also have the right to good food.
Beautiful. Clap for yourself.
I love that part. Good food.
Okay. All right. You want to tell us some still that you know?
Yeah.
Well, just like you said, we have the right to good food, we have the right to education, we have the right to security and all the things. But the two major ones that I want to talk about is good food and education.
Okay, she wants to talk about them. Yeah. Please talk about them.
Well, for good food, it is our right for our parents to give us good food, take care of us, train us, and give us a healthy and comfortable home to live in. Now, they should watch, it is our right for them.
Can you just look at the camera?
It is our right for them to watch our well-being and keep us healthy. Now, for education, it is our right for our teachers who impact knowledge to teach us. We go home, read our books, we'll learn, and then understand. When we're confused in the class, we can be able to ask questions, and then our teachers will explain more in depthly on that topic. So that is all I say for children and their rights.
Wow, beautiful. Nice. So let's look at what you expect from your parents on a day like this, Children's Day celebration. Jenny?
Well, this Children's celebration is a day that is set aside by the United Nations to celebrate children all over the world. So it's our parents' duty to make us feel happy today. Like we're meant to go out, enjoy ourselves. Yeah. And today is our day, so we're meant to be happy.
Wow. I can see you're happy, very happy, smiling all through.
Thank God. Okay, thank God, Faith, right? You're not smiling. I want you to smile. Today is your day. You need to smile. So you mentioned that you, as children, you have the right to good food. Making emphasis on that particular one you mentioned, good food and of course proper education. Now tell us, you said you highlighted two major points, right? That was what you said, good education and good food. So as a child now, can you say that right, you are getting that right, you're enjoying it as a child? You have good food and right to education, your proper education. Are you getting them?
So we'll say kudos to your parents. They are doing it.
So what did you eat this morning?
Well, I took Golden Morn because it was very enjoyable. It's one of my best food for breakfast.
Cereals, huh?
Yes.
So apart from Golden Morn, what else do you like? What else?
I think cornflakes, cozy, ice cream, and
ice cream. Is it food? Chocolate, is it food?
Is there right? Whatever she likes is what you give her. So I'm glad that you love good food, regardless of the type of food, the staple, whatever you want. You love to take the cereal that you took this morning, and you had it, right? And you're happy. Okay, so what advice do you have for parents out there who not even can afford? Some parents can afford it, but they don't think that, I have pieces of meat in my soup, and I have just one left. As a parent, as a mother, I should take the meat, right? Is it my right to take the meat or give it to the child? What do you think?
It's your right to give it to the child and not for you to...
Like, it's the child's right to take it, not my right. Right? That's what you're saying.
That's what she's trying to say. As a matter of fact. Okay, let's look at the issues that have been happening. I know. How old are you?
8 years.
You're 8 years old. How old are you, Jenny?
I'll be 11 this year.
You'll be 11 this year. Have you done your birthday for this year?
No,
So you're going to be 9. When is your birthday?
October 7th.
October
Wow.
7th is your birthday. So by October you're going to be 9 years old, and you'll be 11. Your next
Just
next
By
next
June,
month.
next
yeah.
month.
So you're already there for you. You're already. Okay. So 9 and going to be 9. 9 and 11.
11.
Okay. I want to believe you're still very young, but then you know what's been happening in the country since last year.
Yes,
COVID-19.
exactly.
What do you understand by COVID-19?
Well, it's a disease that is like an airborne disease because it's a communicable disease because it's easily contacted. So it's a contagious disease and it leads to death. But like they say, it's not a death sentence.
If you do the right things, as in keeping to the protocols
Yes.
by government. So let's come to faith. Thank God. What are those things they say we should do, as in to
Prevent
COVID-19
preventive measures.
getting to you?
As in, make use of your hand sanitizer anywhere you are, mask up your face, wash your hands regularly, use soap and water to rinse your hands very well, and some other things.
Some of the
Okay.
things. Now, let me even be direct with you. Do you observe those protocols that you just reeled out to us right now?
Yes.
You mask up your face. How regular do you wash your hands?
Each time I go to school, I wash my hands before I eat. I wash my hands before I bath. I wash my hands before I go to school.
Before you bath, you wash your hand too.
Yes.
Hey! Wow!
When I come back from school, I also wash my hand. In the evening, before dinner, I wash my hand. Before going to bed, I wash my hand. When
Wow.
brushing my teeth.
When brushing your teeth, how often do you brush your teeth? Morning, evening?
2 times.
2 times,
Times in a day.
in a day.
That's nice.
Okay, so today is Children's Day. Why are we still talking about the COVID-19?
The COVID-19 is still there. We want to know the effects of it. What have you any we've now known what COVID-19 is, so known the protocols, what they've told you to do it often so you stay safe.
Yeah.
And it's got a lot of effects on the economy. What do you think, in your own way as a child, that you've noticed that COVID-19 actually affected in this country?
Well, it really affected us because we had a lockdown for like 6 months. We weren't able to go to school. We were stuck at home. It was really boring. And even if we used the e-learning to start learning, it was still boring because the thing was not broad. It was just brief and short. Even with the explanation, there might be some parts that we don't understand and we can't tell them and they can't explain to us. Like the communication was not really
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know exactly.
You can't say, Auntie, I don't understand.
Hey.
Repeat.
Wow. And you didn't like it, that period?
No, not at all. Because even if we can't move to school, we weren't even able to also move to different places to go out.
Yeah.
We were
Just
stuck
locked down.
Just
Exactly.
at home.
So what did you do in that period while you were at home, locked down?
Yeah.
Well, sometimes our parents don't really have money to buy data, so we might not really do the e-lesson that day. So we were playing, they'll get tired, we sleep off. It was just boring staying at home because it wasn't exciting.
But you were eating and getting fat.
What did you do? Thank God. What were you doing in the period of lockdown while you were at home?
Well, in the period of lockdown, this COVID-19 pandemic, I didn't like it at all.
Wow.
Well, this encourages most parents and children to be very lazy when it comes to education. Now, most parents tell their children that they have no money for data, so no lesson, no teaching, and whatever.
Yeah.
So the children too, they find it difficult to read their books. If they want to ask questions through the laptop, they will never be able to ask questions. We have to stay for 6 months and some other days at home, being bored, doing nothing. Sometimes we play, we get tired, we sleep off. So I didn't even see it as an enjoyable thing. Back up when we were in class, it was so enjoyable. We can talk to our seatmates, we can ask questions, we can play with each other, but it was just so bored at home, so I didn't like it at all.
I can imagine.
Wow.
So you didn't enjoy it at all?
No.
Wow. So you don't pray for lockdown again, right? We're praying, we don't pray for that again. Now, okay, so today is Children's Day. I need you to be excited. I'm not seeing that. I need your face to beam with smiles, you know. Yeah, it's your day. And you're here now. Today is Children's Day, right? So tell me what you're expecting, you know, from the society and of course from caregivers and from parents generally. What you expect them to do for you children today. That will be special.
Well, I expect them to give us a good and well education. I expect them to train us well, at least make us happy. Let's be enjoyable. Let's enjoy ourselves. You know, go out, have fun, and the rest of some things that children need to do. Well, we get entertained. We go to the swimming pool, cool off, and then
Cool what?
cool off.
Yeah.
Like on Monday was my sister's birthday, and
Yeah.
you know, today was Children's Day. So when we come back from school, imagine today was school. When we come back from school, we're going to go to ShopRite and enjoy ourselves because today's Children's Day. We'll bake 2 cakes. That's one for the birthday and one for the Children's Day. So I just like Children's Day. I just want my mother to make me happy. Whatever she gives to me, I always accept it. So far, she's trying for me.
So far she's
So
trying.
long she's
Yes.
even doing something.
So for those who don't have money to pay for their school, those walking on the road, I expect the government should set up more factories and schools with offices, or at least give loans to people who need, then buy some loans gradually. Like, for example, you received 100,000
Yeah.
million today.
100,000 million.
Yeah.
And you are asked
Yeah.
to pay it.
Yeah.
So like each month for the 12 months, you'll be paying 10,000.
Gradually.
Just like that, gradually,
Very
slowly,
conveniently
you finish
off.
everything. So that's what
Thank you. I like that.
Thank you so much. Jenny.
Let's hear from you.
Yeah, very quickly.
As you're celebrating Children's Day today,
Yes.
your expectations
Expectations.
from the government, from caregivers, from your parents.
Yeah.
So even though talking on the road, they are meant to be happy because it's not their fault, neither is it their parents' fault. So it's not really anyone's fault. So they're also meant to be happy because it's what their parents had that they can give to them. So they really have to accept it, and they should not bother thinking about all the things that we're suffering through, hawking under the sun, trying to get money. They should just leave all those thoughts aside and be happy that today is Children's Day, where they're being celebrated. And also, the COVID-19 really affected us. So we should just like put all those behind because they're not the past. We should put them behind and look towards the future.
Yes.
Because that's what I have.
Yes,
That's
that's
it.
you guys today.
Yeah.
Today. So once again, I want to say Happy Children's Day to you.
Thank you.
And we wish you all the best. Okay, thank you for coming to our studios and go out there and have fun for yourself.
Thank
Enjoy
you.
yourself today.
Thank you.
It's still Children's Day special morning rides on the television. I'm just blown away with all this.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, we are still going to continue. We have more kids in the studios. Don't go away. Stay with us.
When I said something, what do you want us to do? Her body is her. What is wrong with her? Okay, ma'am. That was a 50,000 naira from Anita. Ma'am, this is not a charity organization. Pay 50,000 so we can admit your daughter.
What is going on here? Doctor, thank God they're here. My daughter is sick.
Why should not be?
You know, say she pay 50,000.
Nurse, you know us our duty as doctors, we are to save life before thinking about the money. It's I bet. But I'm taking that to a bed.
Secondly, they have adequate and qualified teachers. Thirdly, in mission schools, they have good teachers who teach children well. Fourthly, moreover, in mission schools, they have enough classes to teach children. With this following point, I hope I have been able to convince you that mission schools are better.